with the 12th installment in the game Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. This is part 12 in the series. So we are picking up where we left off the last time. So I just need to switch over to my actual game instead of my video system here and see what's going on. So if you missed the last stream that I had, we were just had our practical exam. This is the third one we've had. Excuse me. And the class 1 people showed up during our test, and we ended up fighting them and barely winning, but we won. And Sarah was not happy with the class 1 people for showing up, so she was planning on punishing them tomorrow. But my people are off on their third field study.
All right then.
So we just got up this morning. We're going to be going out to do our stuff. We're going to take a look at our map. So showing us the exclamation point up there on the Trista station. Before I do that, I want to look around and see. There's somebody on the first floor of the library. So I want to kind of take a look at that. And then I want to see if there's anybody else I need to talk to before I go. So I shouldn't say the library. Why did I say the library? The dormitory. I guess I'm so used to the library having multiple floors that I went to the wrong one. Yeah, so first floor looks like it's in this room here. It's probably what's her face. Oh, it's these two, yep. Let's see what they have to say. I prepared those packed lunches for you all to enjoy during your journey. I took care to prepare something you could eat at any point during the long journey without the taste being affected. Hey, Steve. Thanks. We'll do just that. Hey, please take care, Lady Elisa. She's up to something. And see what Sarah has to say. Oh, I didn't think you'd be up already. How lazy would you have to be to not even get up to see us off? Hey now, that's kind of a low blow, don't you think? It's like you kids don't understand my tender love and devotion to all of you. Fear not, Lady Sarah. I'm sure that one day they'll come to realize just how important they are to you. Sarah doesn't look thrilled about that. I'm not sure how to feel about you trying to cheer me up, of all people. Have the two of them met before? Alright, so that's all that we had going on in here, at least according to this map. So I'm going to take a quick detour up here, run up by the school, if I don't turn around and go backwards, because for some reason it put me going the wrong way. And there goes my controller again. Okay, so we're up the academy, and here's the janitor. Let's just say hi. Well, how about that? One student ended up having to take over my cleaning duties in the courtyard. Should make my rounds a little easier in the mornings. Maybe now would be a good time to check up on the equipment in the storehouse. Okay, so we've got Pro in the engineering building, and we've got somebody in the union. It's probably Toa? Yeah, but no exclamation points or anything like that for field trip day. I want to look and see. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of monies. We need to go earn some money. I'm really gonna have to get a new controller if this keeps doing this. Yeah, you did good, Thorn. You did good. Alright, so here we are, going to the train station, la-di-da. Here we are. Enter the station? Why, yes, let's. And everybody's got their shock faces on. But I don't know why, every single time they come in and they have their shock faces on. Like, you know you're all going on your field trip. You're gonna see each other in the train station. Why? Oh, Reen. You're ready to depart too, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Thinking. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh, yeah, you're right. It looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdallr this time. Very well. Let's stop dallying and buy them already. That's right, stop dallying, buy the tickets. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way out to the Nord Highlands this month. You heard right. We'll need to change trains twice. First in Heimdallr and then in Ruhr, right? Correct. From Ruhr, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Ruhr. That won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Buy tickets and wait. Aw, see, that's so sweet. 5 tickets for 5 passengers bound for Ruhr. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. And there they go. And here we are. Passenger service bound for Heimdallr now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete and total stop. As far as my ads are. I'd say we timed that pretty well. Impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. And I guess I'm going to have to play more cards. Delay at the SmackDown. I love it too. That's great. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. Sounds like a typical sandwich for the most part. The ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different from what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though. I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't really sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something. I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree. She must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're headed to Byronia Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the core. Awkward. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Hey, Mario. Excellent. Thank you so much, Mario. I appreciate it. You guys just cracked me up. Alright, let's see. Yeah, talking about ruins. You're talking about ruins, and they've got this ruin of these two sitting right here. Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to Lohengrin Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on the days when the mist clears. Oh wow. It sounds like a sight worth seeing. Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. That's our fee. Always thinking strategically about what's going on around her. And Laura once again just glaring. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. Sigh. I doubt Fia is doing it on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it, too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. And here we go traveling again. Riding the train. If my voice was working, I would sing some song about trains, but my voice hurts. Alright, we're going to Heimdallr. Nice station. And Crossbell. It never ceases to amaze me just how big Heimdallr Station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. 10, wow. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks around this early in the morning. And here they are. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try and keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling toward Ordis, you'll be traveling or heading west, right? Indeed. Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Ruhr first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You'd better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Like you couldn't have just asked him about it? Oh, hi, Ethan. Nice to have you with us. We said the same thing. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. I had it recommended to me by a friend, and if you're familiar with the game, you know about how far into it I am then. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't know if it'll let me right now. Let me see. Hang on, Rose. Just give me a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can get Rose on here. There we go. Are you still there?
Yep, I'm hoping this fixes my issue.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay.
I don't know. It's definitely my Wi-Fi because I didn't have any problem at work. So, it's
Okay. Excellent. So,
exactly what I eat.
yeah, there's a few people that have been in. They're not in right now that I'm aware of that are huge fans of this game.
There is one here currently.
Yep, there's one here currently, and I did see that, and I'm trying to see. I have a few. Some are in different times of day, depending on when I play. But a lot of people are friends of mine that are kind enough to come and watch me play, and I hope that they've enjoyed their time here. Because we can get a little silly, and we like to have a lot of fun, Rose and I. So we do that. So here we go. So guys, the same will do. Take care, everyone. And Fee, Laura, you both take care too. We'll see you all next week. Quite. So Ethan, just so you know, we had a little bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's this interesting person? Black-haired girl.
Is something on your mind, Elise?
Ooh, Elise.
Has some rugged, handsome young man caught your eye? Like your brother, perhaps?
Oh no.
Please, Your Highness.
What?
I just thought I saw someone I recognized. But it
That is
couldn't
Oh,
possibly
Elise
be him.
is Reen's
I can't imagine what would bring him to the
sister.
airport this early in the morning.
Oh boy.
I forgot about that was her first name. I think that was her first name. Because she wrote him a
Someone you
letter.
recognized?
Oh,
I wonder. But I knew you wouldn't deny it. That your brother is handsome, I mean. Please. I knew that I shouldn't have told you about him. Oh, come now. I'm only teasing. There's no need to sulk.
She's got a lot of hair.
I'll give you a little something from Mariage Cross to make up for it. But that's an adult lingerie brand.
Ooh. Oh boy.
Please excuse us, Captain Claire. I'm sorry. I hope I haven't sullied your ears with our scandalous conversation.
Our scandalous conversation.
Not at all, Your Highness.
I wouldn't know.
I came to inform you that the special train to the Imperial Villa will be arriving shortly.
Your Highness, huh?
I look forward to accompanying you today.
It'll be a pleasure to have you with us.
Lovely girl. I love how they hide their names and then all of a sudden they give you their name.
Certainly.
Certainly. Alright, here we go. Riding the train, riding the train. I've got to play cards soon.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you haven't seen the new movie yet.
Darn it, Steve, I've got icing in the refrigerator. You're going to make me want to have some of it.
Well, now you have 7 pounds of Reese's Pieces. Eat that.
Yeah, I do. I do have that. And somebody bought me peanut M&Ms today. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. So this is where Gaius is from. The Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. Now, I see that. I think Isengard with an I from Lord of the Rings. I know Rose needs to watch those movies. We're going to put that on our list of Rose, except they're long. Really long. They're like minimum of 3 hours each.
I'm
Anyway.
aware of them. I have seen them.
Okay.
Well, I've seen a couple of, not all of them.
Okay. Well, we'll have to fix that. That's the mountain range to the north of Ruhr. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much. I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements, like the one I'm from. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Oh my. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are also known for their breeding and raising of horses. Yeah, she did mention this once. Uses. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true. Horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Okay, I'm glad I am not alone in using of the word folks, because I find when I stream I use that word more than I've ever used it in my entire life. So guys, using it makes me feel a little bit better. And what was that, Rose?
You're from Ohio. You're from Ohio.
I know, but not everyone in Ohio says that word. So.
Okay, fair.
So, and that's like the Jerseyisms. Except for Ohio.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Sorry. Okay, forget you heard it. Okay. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary sources of income. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the riding club uses? Correct. All of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion on the Empire's emblem is said to depict a war horse raised in the Highlands. Or so the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Draigels first started building his army, after all. That's right. The Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zender Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. We should reach Ruhr Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on the freight train to Nord. That's a lot of time on a train. Just saying. Looks like we're in it for the long haul. Still. Still, we won't get chances like this often, so let's try and make the most of it. Alright, so now we know they're all going to have to talk to each other, and then we have to play cards. So we'll talk to Elisa.
Remember how to play cards this time?
I think I have a little twist on that, but we'll talk about it when we get to the cards. Not.
Remember to look at the directions page.
Well, I know the directions now. I just have to be actually able to win. So that's the trick.
Well, if you play your cards right.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, come on.
That's why I'm laughing, because you're so funny. Not too much longer now. Sorry, I had to. Rose loves puns, and I had to laugh, so I gave her one back. Not too much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I think it was something the maid said, if I remember correctly.
Probably yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was something the maid said in that massive stream that I had yesterday.
Well, I watched about 4. I was there for 5 hours on that stream.
You were?
We streamed for 9 hours.
I know, didn't.
And I worked 7.5, and I still made it to 5 hours.
I'm sorry. Alright, we're gonna let Elise talk about running away from home, apparently. I don't know what she's gonna talk about. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been in Ruhr since I switched lines there on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Ruhr. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the House of Hyarm's little mind, and their fool of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of those awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. And regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. So don't be so hard on yourself. Thanks, guys.
Make him not be hard on himself.
It means a lot. He'll get over it. He'll be alright. I have a feeling. Rena's resilient. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Alright, so now we can talk to Emma. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange, heading out beyond our borders. A little emotional, even. No, not really. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. Running random errands, fighting lots of monsters, and occasionally breaking people out of jail. That's